Hey, what's up, everybody? Joe Schwartzbauer, Grey Duck Properties, back with another Master of the Market. This week, we're doing a bit of a seller's edition. We want to dive into some of the things that some of you sellers are thinking about, some of the concerns you may have, and try and alleviate some of those, and just go over really the nuts and bolts of what's going on for you as a seller in this current market. All right, looking at the number of showings per week per listing in that median sale price range, 8.22. This is now getting around the area of where we're at pre-pandemic. So this was the previous year, February, last week of February to March. Number of tours actually went down this week. And the showings per week per listing in the suburbs, we use Bloomington for this one just because it's a good area to track, actually went up a little bit to that 15 number. That's really crazy. Mortgage rates down below 3% again. That is absolutely wonderful news for you as a buyer and also for you as a seller. So we'll get into that a little bit more later here. Right here, we're looking at the days on market. This is historically low, the lowest we've ever seen. We've never been down to 9 before. We dropped down to 15, that type of thing, 14, 13, but that is very, very low. Sale price, we are looking at single family previously owned homes. $345,000 is the median sale price here in the Twin Cities. We're seeing huge gains. It's up $30,000 this year, and this is just the March numbers. Wait till the April numbers come out. I'll bet these are going to go up at least another 10,000, if not 20,000. We could be up to 365 when these April numbers come out, and that was where I thought the peak of the market was going to be. So we'll have to see what's going to happen with those. So you're a seller in the current market and you're a little bit concerned about selling your home. Well, that is a very, very typical situation. It's something that a lot of our sellers are trying to deal with right now. We have a lot of options. There's a lot of things that we can do to make sure that the process is as easy and smooth as possible for you. Now, everybody's situation is going to be a little bit more unique, and there's going to be different routes that we're going to have to take for different situations. If you are contingent on buying a new home with selling your home, then that is a different situation than somebody that is just able to come out of pocket and purchase a new home. So if that is the case where you are contingent, what we really like to do, our process is, number one, let's try and find an off-market deal for you, because that is going to be one of the best options. And we work really hard to come across these deals, find them, use our network of other agents, our network within the brokerage. It's a very, very important step in this process. So we also want to make sure that we have all of the photos done, that all the marketing is done, that your home is 100% dialed and ready to go on the market right away. So if we have all of that done, we can go out and write an offer that is contingent on your selling. But everybody knows what's going on in this market. And if we present that offer right to these sellers saying that, hey, with a flick of a button, we're going to go on the market tomorrow. It'll be sold this weekend. There's nothing to worry about there. That's something that, as long as we pitch that right, and as long as we give that listing agent the correct information and all of the information, we are getting offers accepted that way. Some of the other options that you can have is a bridge loan or a recast mortgage. So essentially, that's where a lender is going to borrow you the money due to the equity that you have in your home to allow you to go and purchase a new home without selling your previous one. These do typically come with a little bit higher of an interest rate, but with interest rates being so low, there's still historically low interest rates that you're getting, even if you are using that bridge loan, and it can be a really great option and can ease some of the stress. There's investor offers. We have plenty of investors that would be more than willing to come and write an offer on your home to make things work out for you. Now, is that going to be a full fair market value offer? No, it's not, but you are paying for the convenience factor of it. That is the reason that Zillow offers and multiple of these other companies do exist, because a lot of people have enough equity in their home that they are willing to give up some of that in order to make this process a little bit easier for them and a little less and to make the whole situation a little more headache free. Got that one out there. Boy, I hope you can edit this together. All right, so one other thing that I want to talk about is interest rates. So we do have a lot of sellers that are very concerned about selling in this market and having to buy something. Yeah, I can sell my home for top dollar, but I also have to pay top dollar to buy something. Well, that's true, and we expect to see this similar market go on for a minimum of 3 years, possibly 5 years, possibly a lot longer than that. So with interest rates being as low as they are, the long-term cost of home ownership is still very, very low. Many sellers right now have an abundance of equity in their home. That means that they're able to use that equity as a portion of the down payment on the new home. So if you have $100,000 in equity on your home and you're able to use that as a down payment, that is drastically going to reduce your monthly mortgage cost. With interest rates being so low, if you haven't refinanced recently and you're at a 4 or 5%, bringing those interest rates down to a 3 or below where we're at right now is going to also significantly reduce your monthly mortgage payments. So we're seeing a lot of people right now selling a home for $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 and then immediately buying a home for $500,000, $600,000, $700,000, and their mortgage payments are not changing by very much, maybe going up a couple $100 a month. So there's options there, and just because you're selling for a lot and having to buy for a lot, it can still make a lot of sense. One nugget that I do really want to talk about that we are doing with a lot of our sellers right now is we're suggesting that before going on the market that you have a pre-inspection done on your home. So a pre-inspection is one of the reputable home inspection companies coming to your home and doing the exact same inspection that a buyer would have on your home. We then have an opportunity to take a look at that report, make any repairs that are necessary to make, as well as it's something that we are then going to provide to all of the buyers that are interested in your home. This allows for a lot more offers that are not contingent on an inspection. The inspection's already done, they know exactly what they're getting into, there's no reason to have an additional inspection. So this can help prevent any of those instances where somebody purchases your home, has an inspection, and decides to walk away. And then we have to start the process all over again, and that can be a bit of a headache. So the pre-inspection is something that is a really, really great option that can help to alleviate a lot of concerns throughout the process. If you have any questions about any of this, feel free to reach out. We're happy to talk about it even further, happy to show you what options can work for you and what we're able to do for you in this current market. Thanks so much for joining us. Hit that subscribe button. I'd love for you to stick around and see some of the new videos that are coming out. Thanks so much, and we'll see you next time.